Now, in agriculture is my agenda. I have the 10-point agenda in my manifesto. Obviously, the first one is education, as I've mentioned previously. The second agenda is health, where actually it's called it health is wealth. And the third one is agriculture. As you know, Nyamira County is a rural county, which means our economic base is agriculture. And agriculture is also fully developed. It's 100% developed. So it's our responsibility as a county to make sure that agriculture works for us. Now, in agriculture, the first thing is that you must also build capacity for farmers, train the farmers. You know, we used to have extension services in this country that eventually died. We will actually activate that so that our farmers can start being taught how to do what is called smart agriculture. The other thing I want to mention is that every crop or a produce has what is called a value chain. Each has a value chain. What does that mean? That in this supply chain of for example, if it's pineapples, from the farm to how those pineapples go to a hotel to be stored, there is what you call adding value. You add value, which means you do some processing as you add value. Now, when you think about it, then wherever you are adding value is a process. As you are doing the process, you are creating jobs for our youth and our people who are basically unemployed right now. So we will be, for every produce, there is a value chain. So we will be looking at those value chains and actually seeing where we can actually add value as the produce moves from the farm eventually to the table to be eaten. And in the process creating jobs. Closely related with that is access to market. And I think that obviously you will see then it is related to whether our roads are passable. And my agenda 4 obviously is in infrastructure to make sure that all the roads are accessible. I'm not promising that I'm going to make roads tarmac to all of them, but I'll make sure that actually all our roads are all weather, which means they can, whether it rains or doesn't rain, you can pass. Yeah, so that we are able to transport our crops, our produce, and they can get to market. The issue of market is also the responsibility of the governor. It will be also my responsibility. My job as governor will also be looking for markets. How do we get our produce from Nyamira to get rid of, if it's possible, get rid of middlemen so that we can get our crops or our produce to actually markets where our farmers actually get paid well. So we'll work on those. So you can see it's basically getting markets, adding value, creating jobs in the process.